welcome to the 4th episode of Coach Talk. I am your host, Mr. Karen Clark. Yo, I'm amazed. It's been 4 weeks already, which means that we are halfway through this entire pilot season. Woo! Thanks for your support, everyone. I so appreciate you. With that being said, special business shout out this week for Interglobal Technology Solutions and Desi's Variety Store. Check out the former for all your technological solutions, no matter what they may be. And check out the latter for all your gifts, your baskets, your fashion, your household luxury, and the list goes on. Also, big up this week goes out to my coach, Teaming up with Jess and Dondre Edwards. They both left their awesome comments and voted, and I so much appreciate you. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bells, hit like, share the video, and go follow me on Instagram. And please remember, Couch Talk is here every Tuesday at 7:30, right here on YouTube at Couch Talk with Karen Clark, and on Instagram at Real Karen Clark. As you may have known from previous episodes, if this week's episode hit the 50 mark before next Tuesday's airing, then one lucky commenter will win an awesome prize for themselves. So, time for nice things. Come make we chat. Recently, the Jamaican Gleaner, The Star, highlighted a trending social media post of one of our colleagues in Christendom. The post, which had a prominent church leader speaking extremely passionately against the government's temporary guidelines for the reopening of churches during the COVID-19 pandemic, had many furious believers and non-Christians, faith supporters, taking to social media to express their disapproval. The expressions weren't all clean, and we saw many individuals quoting scriptures, nitpicking at the leader, criticizing, or bringing to the forefront, as you might like to put it, questions about the validity of her title in the kingdom. And as if that wasn't enough, the fashion police them come up with them flashlight and start talking about the lady wig and makeup. Me not laugh. Though some was against the statement, they believe that the social media conversations were unnecessary and also that they were too harsh. These folks believed that the comments weren't godly and was only gendering strife. This brought another dimension to the entire conversation. From the many different discussions though, the question of whether or not we are exercising faith while taking precautions against this illness or any other illness for that matter is one that needs to be addressed. Quite frankly, I am asking, are we being fanatics or faithful beings? We are living in an era where the name it and claim it phenomenon is the modus operandi. Everyone believes that if they believe something hard enough, or name it and claim it enough, it shall be a reality without giving thought to the laws that God gave to us to govern this world. And they don't have a proper understanding of it, that faith needs work according to the Bible. Dear Christians, and those who are Christians, because when you say Christianity too difficult, but always I put them out in a Christian discussion as it relates to the faith. I always want to all believe Christianity. I always say we all Christianity figure. Do me a beg you, put this on the forefront of your head, write it on your eyelid, laser it in your left hippocampus. God is not a magician, and him never defy or broke the laws that him put in place at creation just to facilitate you and I. You understand me say? With selfish desire and non-compliant ways, now go cut it. If you never know before, there are laws that governs each realm, and the sovereign God nah go please you and me by breaking them. Try to make him a liar, right? One such law that must be observed is that to survive in this world, we need a body of flesh, and as it relates to communication with God, there must be a spirit. You know, believe that we need a body of flesh to survive. God came in flesh just so he could survive. Therefore, my dear intellectuals, the flesh is prone and susceptible to all I dare you to argue with me on this next one. Pray not to die for me, please, and see how that works out. The Bible don't tell us that all of we are dead, veterans and non-veterans alike. find dead. No matter how you cause death, name it and claim it, have faith, say you're not going dead, all the way you go dead, you're happy dead. Fight me. I can't understand the major uproar over Christians taking necessary precautions to prevent themselves from catching this virus or any other virus for that matter. If all we need to survive on this earth was faith, why every day you get up and bathe to avoid being stink? Go to the barber or hairdresser and so on. Why stop and wait till the road clear for cross it? You know if you just run cross it, man. Faith, if the carry you're not dead, run go on. Me certain when you're hungry, we go look food and when you sit down and say, Holy Ghost full my belly, or me have faith on my belly full, me not to eat the food. Do that. You go starve, you go mad, you go suck out. Our faith should coincide with our works and practicalities as well. Ain't nobody having faith to be a John Crow or naming and claiming themselves as an aeroplane. Let me tell you something, Christians. We need to stop acting stupid. We need to open up our head and use the brain that God give you. Because you're not fool, you're not idiot. And you can't fight me after this. It is only wise that we ensure that we protect ourselves, which by extension will be protecting the entire faith. For Christianity to survive, we need living people. When we're dead and gone to glory, religion dies as well, and all that's left is reality and the new way of life. There are a billion and billions and sextillion other laws that governs humanity, and we all adhere to them. Does it mean we're not exercising faith? Nope. Remember now we know that faith is accompanied by works. Faith without works is dead, being alone. Dead, lifeless, now no use. We don't get to be selective as it relates to the God-given laws. As the church, we have to remember, we're not above the law. God will fight where necessary. I have to talk to us as the church, especially the leaders. Our actions aren't without ramifications. The nation look up to us for advice and guidance. Ever I turn them eye and watch what the true Bible practicing believers doing, what they are saying, so they can reciprocate and go on like them come up with solutions. But them a watch we here. Them a watch we because we see them now we know the truth. We don't have no right to jump up in our feelings and say what we want, how we want, when we want, cause the truth is we, and note that we cause me a minister not just by a word but on paper legally. So we are destroying the kingdom of God when we approach matters from emotions with no proper spiritual bearings. Feelings no run church, Bible do. If you make a public post of foolishness, people are gonna make public posts a correct it. You can know when people's expectations are high for you as well. Watch how they react when you blunder. In their eyes, that is way below you. Your intelligence, your integrity, they expect more. So nobody feel nowhere. My Christian friends, no sir, when you come right out, make me afraid to mess up. But then again, correction is correction. But faith, Bible believing individuals must know when to draw the line. Bite the tongue and stop getting inner feelings. Cause if pastor inner feelings and member inner feelings, no sir, a pure flesh that. Pure flesh a kick up and a go on so. Can't this the pastor lady so man. Me the shame of some of the posts. Me the shame of some of the posts. But me get to understand that most of the evil posts now come from the believers. It come from the supporters of the believers. So to our fans, thanks. So to you, the non-Christians who are fans of Christians, thanks for the support. But please remember, our aim is to represent Christ. So if we rub out somebody's face, when we don't rub it out, it must make sure say it clean like a whistle and not messy. But nobody come make it look like say me I do something wrong cause me no want to be a fanatic. Thin line. Fanatics have passion, but that passion will make it look like somebody will go drive in school one time and cause them press the gas and then the brake. They run a fan on the top but they can't drive. It is going to crash. Everyone is pointing fingers. Those who are disrespecting don't realize that they are destroying the faith because of the non-godly characteristics displayed during the heated arguments. Leaders are humans, by the way, guys. They are prone to mistakes and sometimes We as ground members may know more since we have been exposed to more. Let's encourage others in love and not anger, because it never look nice when everybody at trace on social media. Let's cover the foolishness, because the followers who believe every word spoken would have been leaving with incorrect info, and this needs to be addressed at all times. People, remember now we know. We're not here to fight against each other, we're here to build each other. It never look good, it never smell good, it never taste good, it never sound good, everybody a throw them word. Yeah, the pastor lady told me to share a post and a throw a word and a go on, and I didn't appreciate that. We as believers need to know how to operate. But that's my view, my opinions. Keep the conversation going on down below. Just let me see what you think about this topic. So once again, it's another exciting episode of Top Picks. So welcome to Top Picks. Yeah, so I know this is a segment that everybody seems to be enjoying. The countdown is super exciting. I love it. I love to see which song make it to the top every week. It's always so exciting, guys, and I like to support music. So this week Top Picks went like this. 5 on the chart. It's taken by the lady herself, Audia Spencer, with Forever Grateful. Number 4 on the chart is none other than Trevon Clark, Never Give Up. Taking number 3 is the lady herself, former I Worship member, Alicia Taylor, with Hallelujah. Woo! I love that song. God, I do. Number 2 is taken by The Answers in the Mirror. The Mirror by Rondell Positive. And the number 1 spot goes to the big man himself, Kevin Soundswell. Wow. What an inviting experience this week was as it relates to the Top Picks countdown. Moving right along to next week, the nominations are Happy Day by Brother Andre, Revelation Singers, Naramp by Levis Heritage featuring the entire Levis clan, Your Presence by Trevor Clark Wine, I Am Above by Kevin Heath, and Lubert Levy with Feel Like Going On. Please remember to vote by commenting the title of your favorite song, and you may nominate your favorite song to be on next week's episode of the countdown by just naming your song. That's it for Top Picks this week, guys. Now, please remember that voting for next week's Top Picks begins. So, guys, this is a segment which we talk with anyone who is a Bible-believing person that is making waves. You could be a business owner, you could be an artist. The title of the segment is Spotlight. So in the Spotlight this week, we are going to be speaking with the man last week that caught the number 5 spot on the countdown chart. He is none other than the man that sings Purpose Can't Die, Treg Taylor. Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Yeah, this is your boy Treg Taylor. Thank you for having me on this show.
Alright, I'm so happy to have you here with me this week. So, what 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
3 words to describe myself: strong, passionate, self-driven.
Other than music, what would you consider your passion?
Well, other than music, I would consider as my passion, which is fashion and graphic design. Yep.
What would be your advice to people who want to go into music, but they don't think that they have the talent of O'Shane Mays or, Kevin Downswell?
Well, alright, that question. My advice would be to persons is that use what you can do and do what you can do to the best of your ability. So if you're an average singer, do what you can do and do what you can do to the best of your ability. But if you're below average, I would advise you to find something that you're good at and invest in that thing that you're good at. If you can't sing, you just can't sing. Don't make time. It makes sense to waste time doing something that you're not good at or you can't do. So use up your talent if you can, if you have that talent. That would be my advice. But if you're an average singer, do the best that you can do. invest in yourself, and you never might know where it might take you.
Now, Mr. Taylor, if you could change 2 things about your life, what would those 2 be?
If I could change 2 things about my life, I would gain more knowledge and resource in production, in doing production from an earlier age. I would start out earlier. Also, I would travel the world with my family from an earlier age. Start traveling the world with family from an earlier age. So by now, I'd be halfway around the world. I wouldn't have to just be starting from scratch.
Now, in music, name the top 2 individuals you'd like to do work with.
Well, my dream of working with 2 individuals, it would be, which is Michael W. Smith, yep, and Chris Tomlin. Yeah, I love, those are my 2 favorite artists, Michael W. Smith and Chris Tomlin, because they have things in common, like me, which is they play and sing, and their thing is smooth worship, and it's not about the whole shouting and everything. Yeah, that's my thing. Alright.
And finally, what is there in the pipelines for you as it relates to music and the near future?
What is in the pipeline for me presently? We're working on our album, a brand new album, which will be my first independent album. So you can look out for Trey Taylor and the Kazakh Ministry. We're coming stronger than ever. I have a group of young people, Kazakh Ministry, trust me, gifted young people. So you can look out for our brand new album, which is coming soon. And also we'll be doing an all-island tour, album tour. So look out for it, because we're coming to a venue which is near to you. And if you haven't checked out my brand new single, Purpose Can't Die, check it out, Drake Taylor, Purpose Can't Die, featuring Kazakh Ministry. Go over to YouTube right now and check out that single. And also in that time, check out Holy and Righteous. Alright, God bless you. Thank you for having me. Yeah man, big up to everybody.
There you have it for yourself, guys. Speaking with Drake Taylor, and thank you so much for stopping by, Mr. Taylor. It was a real privilege speaking with you. Guys, we had to do all these interviews remotely, as you can see, because COVID-19 is still keeping. Remember, don't leave your houses without your mask. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is your boy saying that this is the end of Couch Talk for this week. Join me again, same time next week. Please share, like, and subscribe.